because they were closed. But I guess it all works out in the end, I guess. I would just wish it would have shown that on the app. That would have been so much better. Otherwise, I wouldn't have wasted my time driving all the way over here. Because that changes everything now. I had to just randomly end the live because he wanted me to show him like my receipt and stuff like that. So I hope, people want to join in if they definitely want to join in. But hello to everyone. I apologize that I had to cut the live there, but he had to see my receipt and stuff, and YouTube wouldn't let me just exit out with showing him the receipt. Allie, hello, how are you? I saw you in Boris Live like a week or two ago. And I said, what's up? So I hope you're doing good. Hello again. Hello, everyone. Again, I apologize I had to end there. So the dude came out and he said that the store on the app, it shows that it's closed. So at that moment, he's like, are you sure you picked this address? And I did pick this address. I know I always double check because something like this where I accidentally picked the wrong address has happened to me in the past. And he was like, are you sure you picked the right one? I was like, I'm sure. Let me show you my receipt. And so, of course, I show him my receipt, and he shows it on there. It shows that location. And he's like, I am so sorry. I don't know why that happened. Must have been a glitch. Of course, that's my kind of luck, because that happens to me all the time, I guess. I'm a little bit dark. Should I do this? Does that help a little bit? Okay. So, or maybe I could do it like that. Oh, yeah, that's a little bit better. So that it just doesn't blind the person maybe that's behind me. So he says, here's what I'll do. I'll send it to the next closest location through my app. And you'll be able to pick it up there. He's like, I can do it right now. It might even be ready for you by the time you get there. I said, okay. I was like, well, where's that at? Where are you going to send it to? He's actually sending it to the Whataburger that's kind of close to my job. But it's a bit of a drive from there. So, from the last location I was at. So that's where I'm headed at now. So he showed me that he moved my order just to that location. And now I got to go over there to pick it up. So I was like, I'd rather just take the refund, bro. And he was like, no. He was like, we'll just transfer it. It's easier. He's like, because if I refund you your money, because the registers are down, I can't just give it to you in cash. It would take like 3 business days. And I said, all right, well, let me just go pick up the food because I'm hungry. So that's where we're headed at now. So yeah. So again, but I hope everybody's having a beautiful night. I'm trying to think of what other stuff. There was a lot of stuff that I wanted to talk to you guys about. That now that just happened, that everything just kind of slipped my mind. I will say this though, the Whataburger that I'm headed to, like, the weirdest things will happen there. Luckily, the kids are probably on spring break. They're on spring break, so they're probably not here. But every week that I go back to work, I usually work like nurse clinic triage. Sometimes I work with a doctor. But I usually work in my own department where I kind of have a lot of independency. Is that right? I'm a lot more independent. I can draw my own meds. I can do everything without a doctor's orders. And a lot of the times in triage, kids will come in because they got into a fight or and like let me tell you about one of the incidents that happened sometime this semester, so that it doesn't break HIPAA. I'm just speaking in general, but it happened within the last couple months. So some dude came in, and of course I was working triage that day, so they come in and we had a fully booked schedule. So then it comes to me and I speak to the patient. He was in clinic and he came in and his whole face was swollen. It almost looked like somebody had pumped his face with air. His cheeks were so huge and his forehead even was so huge. His cheeks were so big that his eyes, they were starting to swell over them to where his eyes were sunken in. And I asked him what happened, and I guess he got into a fight with the guy, because the guy had cut in line at Whataburger while he was there. And I see some kids on the Lime scooters. I love riding Lime scooters. It makes me want to go ride one. But I can see them on the Lime scooters. I should do that for a live. I should go ride a Lime scooter for a live one time. That'd be fun. But anyways, I guess the dude cut in line, and he said something to him and was like, yo, you cut in line. The dude just turned around and like just punched him right in the face. And when that happened, you know, the dude fell to the ground. He tried to get back up and fight back. And the moment he started trying to fight back, like seven of that guy's friends ended up jumping that dude. And he had so many facial fractures, several broken ribs. He broke both collarbones. And when he came in, I guess the ER had told him like he just needed to follow up with our doctor's office. Well, when he came to follow up with us the next day, we were completely booked, so I got to see him. And so many stories come from this Whataburger in particular that you never kind of want to be here. And actually, I think I just passed it, Martin, you idiot. But this Whataburger over here by Tech Campus is not the best one to go to. And you would think with the students and everything like that, like it'd be fine, like they would know how to act. Well, they don't. But I felt really bad for that kid. I get to see a lot of interesting stuff, but I can't tell you how many times I get in like triage or nurse clinic where they'll come in and they'll be like, I got into a fight over the weekend after the club. Let me guess, you were at Whataburger? Sure enough, like 99% of the time, that's where they were, was Whataburger. Yeah, poor guy. Yeah, it was bad. Like I've seen some swelling from a fracture before, but his whole face was just, I mean, I felt bad for him just looking at him. I know that he probably wasn't the most comfortable and going through a lot of pain and stuff, and it just wasn't pretty, that's for sure. And I do feel really bad for him, really, really bad for him. So, but luckily, you know, I did manage to see him like 2 or 3 weeks later, and he looks so much better. The swelling, lots of bruising still, and you could tell where like the black eyes were starting to heal really well and stuff, to where they kind of were turning that yellowish color, kind of like how a bruise normally does. You know, it gets real bright purple and real dark, and as it starts to fade, it kind of turns yellow. Another thing that was concerning for me, and oh my God, I know the other name for it, the easier name for it, but I don't remember the other. And you would think, being a nurse, I would remember it. I should hit myself on the hand for it. But one thing that's always concerning with people who get into big fights or hit their head or anything is they develop something called raccoon eyes. And if you've never seen it, imagine a raccoon, how they have the dark black around their eyes. That's what he has. And usually that's indications of like a CTE, like a really, really bad fracture, skull, like head fracture, or any head injury, skull fractures, things like that. It's an indication of that. So you definitely want to be careful anytime you have somebody hit their head or anything and they have the kind of raccoon eyes around their eyes. But it's called like, oh my God, I'm gonna embarrass myself here. I think it's like orbital ecchymosis or something like that. I can't really remember the proper name for it. It's been so long, but we just call it raccoon eyes. And anytime somebody brings it up, you know what they're talking about for sure. Go, bud. Hurry up. Your boy's hungry. He's had to go from one Whataburger to the next. This is just for pickup, but I can't even lie. I'm just going to park randomly, and I'm going to go in and grab it real quick, y'all. I'm going to leave y'all here for just unless y'all want to go with me. I think I should just bring you in here with me. They don't have a drive-through at this one? What is wrong with them? No, it does go away, Ali. It does go away. And like I said, like kind of like how bruising goes, it usually will start to fade as it goes away. But if anytime somebody hits their head, usually like the first thing you think of is like a concussion, which is usually the small aspect of it. The what you hope for is maybe a concussion, but if for some reason, like maybe 20, it could be 5, 10, 20 minutes. It could even be delayed and be a couple of hours. They start to develop, like if you know they had no impact on their face, let's say they hit the back of their head or the front of their head, maybe they hit like the top, I'm sorry, but they had no contact with the front of their face. If you ever see those bright, like what it looks like somebody just punched them in the face and they got like bruises underneath the eyes, go to the ER immediately, please. Go to the ER. And I'm glad he ended up going because a lot of the kids don't. They don't want to deal with the ER visit and stuff like that because ERs are expensive. Obviously, it's very pricey. They don't want to have to put to deal with that. But in his case, he has to go. He just absolutely has to go. I thought you were in the passenger seat. I am not in the passenger seat. I am someone. You're right. Someone is controlling the steering wheel. I just happen to be sitting in the driver's seat. Just take the food and come back. Paraorbital equimo. Anne, are you a doctor? I was close. I was so close. It's been a while since I've used that term. Yeah, I did have to go to another one, Jade, unfortunately. I have quite a few stories, though, that I could definitely tell y'all. But let me go grab this food. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. I'll be right back. I promise. Ready? Time me. I'll be right back. I got my keys. Y'all ready? Go. Holy cow. Hey, y'all. They gave me a free milkshake for that misunderstanding. So that's pretty cool. I'll take it. Y'all are terrible. I'm back. But yeah, they gave me a free milkshake, so that's cool. They're like, I'm so sorry. I was like, no, it's fine. I'd rather y'all pay for my gas, but no, it's all right. It's cool. I'll take a milkshake. So let's head home now, y'all. Were y'all counting down how long it was going to take me? Only for 3 seconds. I was legit running, and I got like slides on, so like you can hear my little flip flop just running as I'm as I'm going. I was trying to run so fast. You know what really grinds my gears, y'all? And I know that they're there for important reasons, and that's safety. But I hate speed bumps in like parking lots, because I'm not speeding, I promise, and that's what they're there for, is to prevent you from going too fast. I'm going at a decent speed, but even though I'm going at a decent speed and obeying the law, they're still there, and I gotta still slow down, because if not, they'll mess up your whole car. All right, but y'all, let's go. But yeah, I appreciate y'all waiting for me while I went inside real quick. But let me think of, there was something else I had to talk about, y'all, and I cannot remember for the life of me what it was about. Oh, so I actually have still been busy, but tomorrow I actually get a day off. So something happened in Lubbock that affected actually my work, which is kind of scary, but cool at the same time. No, not cool. Not cool. Not cool at all. Let me change my words. Very scary. But it just impacted me. So if you know anything about Lubbock, or you've been around Lubbock, and for those of y'all that don't know, there was a huge gas leak, and I actually work here at campus. I work at the clinic on campus for the students, which is how I told y'all the story earlier. There was a huge gas leak that happened here at Texas Tech, and it's caused the entire campus to be shut down. I mean, they moved any kids that were still going to be left here during spring break or couldn't afford to go home or anything. They have temporarily placed them in hotel rooms. And they've, I think, have been opening the campus slightly, little by little, but the entire campus was shut down for Thursday and Friday. And even though we were closed, I still had to work triage in nurse clinic. But tomorrow, like, we're off again. And so I have the whole day where I have to do no work on Thursday and Friday. Fridays are always kind of tricky anyways. Uh-oh, I'm in the wrong lane. I did not mean to get in this lane. But that's okay. I guess I could go the other way. Or maybe I could beat this car. I'm not going to be able to beat the car. And I'm not going to speed either. So anyways, there was a huge gas leak. And it closed all the departments and all school and everything. Like, they completely closed down. And so, like, tomorrow, we've already been informed our building still has, you know, it's still not technically safe to go back yet. We have no electricity, no hot water. So we don't even know when we're going to go back to work. The semi-cool thing, I guess, is that when stuff like this happens, we technically get what's called emergency pay. So everybody gets an hourly wage of whatever, right? You get paid so many dollars an hour. You can get time and a half. When emergency pays happen, we don't get time and a half, we get double. So that's the only cool part, is that I've never, ever, I mean, I hate that I had to experience, you know, the campus had to experience something like this, but we get double time pay, not time and a half, double. That's awesome. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, we don't know when we're going to be able to go back to work, which is, I guess, a good time for, if it was going to happen, it was going to be during this time, because at least it's going to be during spring break, when we hardly see any patients anyways, because they all go back home, you know, for spring break, or they all go out of town. I would love to have gone out of town for spring break, but I'd rather, and we don't get the entire week off anyways, like like the kids do. We only get Friday off technically. So I took off Thursday for you guys. I wanted to crank out some videos for you guys. So I actually took off Thursday as well this upcoming week, and I already get off Friday. Wow, that light is flashing its butt off. So you expect a lot of, or quite a few uploads on Thursday and Friday. I took that day off specifically just so I could spend more time with you guys in the channel and upload more as well. So, but yeah, a huge gas leak broke out. Huge gas leak. Let me read a comment. Welcome everybody. Anybody who's joining in late, I do apologize. Yeah, I never recommend doing this. So do as I say, not as I do. Don't ever drive and go live, but I apologize. I'm at least trying to be as safe as possible because, you know, I haven't been able to read the comments as much or anything like that, just because I do want to, you know, try to be safe, you know, and drive perfectly fine. Which, by the way, I'm a good driver, okay? I'm a great driver. I need to knock on wood. I'm not even going to say it. I'm going to knock right here. No tickets, no accidents, nothing like that. And I hope you guys moving forward from this moment on, no tickets, no accidents for you guys either, ever when driving. I hope y'all are all safe when y'all drive. But how long has it been? I just joined. Oh, well, first of all, we had to go to another Whataburger. The first Whataburger where I ordered, they messed up my order. I had to end the live there to show them the receipt, and now I, you know, joined in a second live. Had to go pick up that order from a different Whataburger, and now we're headed back home. So when we get home, I'll cut the live. But I definitely wanted to take this live as a time to speak with you guys. If you guys are interested, I can go live tomorrow. I will say this. I'm probably, if you guys don't and you guys would love to, I've been told in the past, Martin, why don't you use Twitch for your live streams? I will start using Twitch to go live if you guys want me to, just because on Twitch you can listen to music, you can watch videos, and we can react to them live together. I've been recommended this in the past before if I could use Twitch, and so I can definitely do that if you guys would like me to. I can definitely do that. Like I said, I've been asked in the past to use Twitch before, and so I can definitely do that. I've already had a Twitch, but I only use it to watch like my favorite content creators. But if you guys would like, I could definitely go live. If you guys are interested, we can try going live on Twitch tomorrow. If not, maybe the day after, because I don't know if it takes a process. Like with YouTube, it has a little bit of a process. You can't ever really just go live. You have to go through they go through a background check and some other stuff like that in order for you to go live, and it's a whole process. If you don't have Twitch and you're interested in watching the live streams, I would recommend, you know, downloading Twitch, because I would like the next live stream, like I said, if you guys are interested, to be on Twitch. So we can definitely do that. I see a couple of you guys saying that you would like to do that and that you wouldn't mind. And like I said, I just have, with this ability, I'd have more free range. We can watch videos, we can listen to music together, and stuff like that. So if you guys are interested, I definitely will do it. And my Twitch name is LVLUP as well, but it has like all kinds of like underscores and stuff like that. So, oh Martin, that was a beautiful turn, beautiful. And so, just, yeah, I mean, but I see a couple of you guys. We can watch Twitch videos, just with a link to, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I was gonna say, and that's another thing is YouTube, for some reason with you guys too, YouTube has been more strict with y'all posting links. I've never got that, because even if the video is semi-copyrighted, maybe it's partially blocked or something, or, you know, I should still be able to, y'all should be able to leave links in my videos, and y'all can't do that, and that irritates the crud out of me. I absolutely hate that. So, but I'm about to pull up to the house, guys. I do want to say though that I am sorry I haven't been posting as much the last couple of days. That's why I'm posting 2 or 3 videos tonight, going into the morning for you guys. I hope it makes up for you. I have the rest of episode 1 of I Live Alone. I have the full episode 2 coming to you guys, and then I have the the No music video reaction as well, for you guys, coming tonight. The only thing is I have to post the full thing on Patreon, because No, on YouTube, they didn't like me posting the reaction to the performance. So I have to cut that part out. But the full reaction will be on Patreon, and you'll be able to see me react to the performance, because for some reason they said no. So it's a lot. But know that I'm posting it on both. So I do apologize for that, but I do whatever I can for you guys, I promise. But okay, that's going to go ahead and do right there, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Love every single each and one of you. Hope you all have a great night. Love you all. And can't wait to post my reactions. So until next time, peace.